You got shoes and I got shoes, and he's got shoes.
You got green shoes. You got
Whoa!
It's
like
green.
it's kind of like changing.
This isn't
Can we all do
cool,
this
yeah.
right now? Like, look, it's like going. It's like a little shade of green. You know, it's like
including our faces. It's like little boy face, and then it's like larger man face, and then it's like chiseled marble.
Chiseled marble.
I thought you were gonna say massive, gross man face.
Then it's like tumor head.
So guys, on this show, we asked you to send us art using hashtag MySmoshArt.
Whoa. Really?
Dude, we do it.
Wow.
We do it. And this one comes from Confused Rice Ball at Rice is Confused. So that person's very
committed,
diligent about Rice is Confused.
Yeah.
Wow, this one's really cute. This is all of us. Oh
That's
my gosh.
awesome.
It's up to date. Wes has the white hair. Mari has the purple.
Yeah.
My hair though, not up to date. The last time my hair was behind my eyeballs, that was like
Yeah,
that was like 2 years
that's
ago.
like that's definitely 2015.
Yeah,
going on.
2015. My hair is actually able to go behind my eye sockets.
And
that was
Flitz's arms are not in fact spaghetti.
fun. Right. And Olivia is wearing purple penis for her hands.
What?
Oh no, that's Courtney.
That's Courtney. Courtney does look like she has purple penis hands.
Yeah, congratulations.
A little bit.
Purple
It's
penis
just
hands.
those are her shoulders, we know. Well, thank you guys. Here's some more art. That's a good art.
Yeah.
That's some great.
Those
art.
people
That's a
art.
very good art.
You can tell they art often.
You can tell they're definitely art.
Found Minecraft and more. Hashtag Ask Smosh. What color Power Ranger would you be and why? Okay, realistically, I always wanted to be the black one. Always wanted to be the black Power Ranger.
Okay, hold up though. I don't know. I think I'm probably Blue Ranger because he was definitely like a pussy. And I'm definitely a wimp. Like, I stay away from danger. I don't take a lot of risks. I play it safe. I get decent grades.
Invest smart.
Yeah, I invest smart. So I'm Blue Ranger. Yep.
I think I would like to be like a forest green, because how funny would that be to be a forest ranger?
The Forest Ranger doesn't actually fight anybody. He just like lectures people on like not starting forest fires.
Like, hey, stop that!
You did pour water on that campfire, didn't you?
And as soon as like the government cuts funding, I lose my job.
Yeah.
It just happens immediately.
What is
He's got
your
the
Zord?
dumbest helmet.
Is it Smokey the Bear?
Yeah.
Yeah, just take off
He's
the helmet,
very
just a
dumb.
bear. It's like, ah! Just like his real power is once he takes off the suit and is just a bear.
I remember whenever they added the cell phones was I think when I started watching or something, or I saw
When
one
they
of
added
When
cell
they
phones,
added cell
we've
phones.
got new gear, and then just Samsung
Yeah,
flip
no,
phones.
there were
So
like
all
three
right.
different versions.
Mom? Mom, I'm fighting a lobster. Hold on.
I like how quick they were to like jump the shark with Power Rangers. Like I think the third season it was like Power Rangers in space.
Ranger power.
The movie I don't get like
Dude, there was 5
it looks like
billboards along Los
okay.
Diego.
Does it or does it not look? It's shot exactly like Twilight. There's like even shots when they're like jumping, they're like showing their powers.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you're right.
Twilight did that, and they're like in
Yeah.
the high school looking all moody and stuff, and then he's like on like the roof. He's like,
I think that's the biggest
I'm
bummer.
getting Twilight vibes.
That's the biggest bummer to me with all of these like action movies, like they did it with all the DC movies and stuff, is the brooding stuff. It's getting so old of just like, man, I have this awesome power, but it's like such a drag. And it's just like, nah, man, like be stoked about it. Like, come on, like can you imagine if it was Power Rangers just like, yeah, like that's all the trailer was them just
Guys,
jumping around just like
get ready for this
punching
movie.
things.
We're gonna
like,
have Power Rangers, 40 minutes of kind of brooding sadness, and then a finale.
yeah,
That's about it.
I think movies should just start going way more balls to the wall. I'm gonna pitch this right here. The greatest movie
Oh, God.
of all time. The next Fast and Furious movie.
Oh God.
The next Fast and Furious movie should be a Fast and Furious Transformers crossover. Hear me on this. Vin Diesel's driving a car they've just stolen.
Bumblebee?
And all of a sudden, this music starts playing, the car stops, they get kicked out, it turns into Bumblebee. And it's just like, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden Vin Diesel's like, well, I guess you're family now. Fluffkins at Annalie Garcia 38. How has your day been?
Oh, thank you for asking.
Thanks.
My day's been pretty
Nobody
good.
really asks us.
You know, it's been all right. I got really used to waking up at like 11 o'clock. I had to wake up a little earlier to come here, and I'm a little tired, you know. I drank some cold brew.
You son of a bitch. My day's been good. I slept until about 8:30, which, you know, has not been very typical. I feel like I've been getting up very early.
To get your swole on?
To get my swole on. I try to go to the gym before I get here, and that's very tough.
Damn, man.
Yeah, it's dude. What? You got
I'm
something
sorry.
to say?
Listening to anybody's day is never gonna be fun.
No, it's never fun.
Just not once.
Don't
have
you
I
like don't
actually
you get so
enjoyed-
angry when you ask somebody how their day is and they actually start explaining their
Yeah.
day?
I want you to say fine. That's it. I want you to say fine.
But I feel like
Great.
That's
it.
I feel like an idiot when I'm just like, good, you, because I've obviously had to
Yeah.
say it so many times. So usually I'll just say like a random thing, like, you know,
You know.
got my coffee. I'll just say like a random thing because I don't want to just say like, good, you. I'm fine. How are you? Because I don't like. Where's this conversation going? So I'm just gonna kill the conversation with a random thing like, I'm drinking a coffee. At Dr. Space Geek asked, what's the most embarrassing thing you've done around your parents?
I mean, I've like sharded in traffic.
Sharded in traffic?
Yeah, with my dad. Back
You
when
told
I
that
would
one.
go, when I would go on auditions, we were in Laurel Canyon, dude, and that is backed up all day long.
Yeah.
So I
Like
definitely
your butthole.
Yeah, I definitely like had to and I was like, I'll just let this little fart out, it'll help, and it didn't.
It just came out.
I sat like this in the car, and I was like, Dad, I just pooped a little. So
So to make it easier for it to come out.
This is the best of it.
Thanks, Kate.
So for me, this isn't necessarily like an embarrassing thing. I mean, it's embarrassing because I was a weird kid. I was a lot younger though, so it's gonna get a pass.
You're like 21.
Yeah, I was like 20. No, so this was when I was like in first or second grade, and I did crap like this all the time. So that's why I was just super weird. I decided, I was like, man, so like caterpillars build cocoons, and then when they burst out, they have wings. So like that's how you get wings. Like that's how you learn to fly. You make a cocoon for yourself, and you do that. Like this is my first or second grade like thinking. So I was like with my friends, I'm like, guys, I'm gonna build myself a cocoon, and I'm gonna get wings. Like it's a genius plan. Like okay, so we gotta go get a bunch of paper. Just a bunch of huge pieces of paper. I'm gonna tape it all around me.
But you got like a crew?
And no, my
help
friends were all like, yeah, we'll do that on our own. Cool, like whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go home today. I'm gonna do it, and then I'll let you know how it goes. And then we can all like do it later, whatever. So I go home and I tell my mom, like, all right, Mom, I'm building a cocoon. I'm gonna chill in it for a bit, and I'm gonna have wings. And my mom was like, all right. My mom was like, oh man, that near drowning really did mess you up.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Boy, you really are brain damaged. So I mean, I literally like tried. It just like did not work. So I'm just sitting there in my room with like all this paper like horribly taped around me, like taking it seriously, like not like just like ha whatever. I was like they're just like just doing this. And I don't remember what happened after. I think I looked down and I was like, yeah, it didn't work. Like, my mom was like, oh, really? That's crazy. My parents didn't take me seriously on anything. Like, one time I was like, I'm running away from home. And she was like, all right. And I just went to the clubhouse in our backyard. And I just, like, was hanging out there. And I was like, it's too hot. Like, after, like, 20 minutes, and I went back inside.
That's hardcore.
So I think
to be fair,
you
were in Arizona. That's
my whole
hard.
childhood was probably just an embarrassment. And that was all in front of my parents. So, you know.
I live my life as an embarrassment. I find that works pretty well.
You make money off it.
I don't really know how I can be embarrassed by things like when Chips Ghost is something that exists online.
Yeah.
That's
Thank you
something
for doing that, by the way.
The most
Hey.
the most
you never
embarrassing
questioned it.
the
Oh,
most
no, of course
embarrassing
not.
thing were like wasn't even like the actual like end product of the videos. It was shooting stuff like that in public around other people that don't understand the context of like why am I just in my underwear running down the street screaming about Doritos?
Yeah.
You know, like
I feel like that's
Or-
when you should be the most confident.
yeah, or like going like if I'm sourcing props for an episode, and I'm going to buy Depends underwear for a character, but I'm like I have to go there myself and buy the
Buy
underwear. I'm like
Depends.
I swear this is
Could be for
me.
your grandfather or
Yeah,
your
right.
grandfather or
Here's a
something
tip.
like that.
Whenever you're buying something weird and you're insecure about it, buy a birthday card with it. So it's like a
Oh,
That's smart.
So now it's time for the best part.
Oh, you know what it is. It's hashtag Smosh asks you.
We asked you friends on Twitter at Smosh asks, question, what is the worst food you have ever eaten? Hashtag Smosh asks you.
Poison.
At non-Dabes, Smosh, chicken feet crackers. Chicken feet fried crackers. I thought it was just crackers until I realized that it looked like a effing foot, and I regret my life. That is disgusting.
Well, wait, they obviously didn't taste that bad if she didn't know.
That's true. Some weird stuff.
It's about, like, visual.
My grandma used to make, back when she was hiding from Nazis, they would take their chicken skin and they would save it over, like, weeks and make chicken skin cookies. That was apparently, like, the one, like, great thing you would eat. The rest would be, like, moldy food. Be chicken skin cookies.
Doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah, I like chicken.
Cookies or crackers? Would they be like savory or sweet?
I don't know. I guess.
Whoa. Okay. So I heart Bihan at objection said durian ice cream.
Oh.
Ooh, durians are rough. Durians low key.
Is that like durian flavor? Or do they actually make the ice cream with the durian?
I think it's made out of durian.
I don't want to say what durians smell like and kind of taste like.
It's not good.
But
I heard corpse.
It's weird. So I've tried it twice, and the first time it smelled really, really, really bad. And I think it's because it was a frozen version. But then when we tried the fresh version, it actually didn't smell bad, and it tasted fine.
Really?
Yeah.
It
So
has a
could
weird
just be how fresh it
aftertaste,
was.
though. I think it has a
The
weird
aftertaste was weird, but it wasn't as bad as the first time.
It's like a sickly.
The aftertaste, and it smells a little bit like.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Definitely, it's got that going on.
The Ninja Killer at BaseMe09 at Smosh. The worst food I've ever eaten was surströmming. It's a Swedish thing where you take some fish and leave it rotten for 4 months. I cannot empathize with you enough. God! Oh, God! Oh!
Oh
That
yes!
is the worst thing on the planet.
Oh, I didn't
Nobody
eat it,
try
but
it.
man, my hands. I washed my hands 5 times
And it
after
still
opening up
smelled?
that can, and they still smelled like the worst diarrhea on the planet. Like honestly, like it smelled like hell diarrhea.
Is it good for your like digestion or something?
I
Like-
don't think so.
man.
Is there any real reason to eat rotten meat or fermented meat?
Maybe the oils.
Why
good?
don't you just eat
Well-
meat like normal meat, you dumbass?
Well, so I think fermented stuff came about because it was an easy way to store meat over long periods of
Yeah,
time.
But
like-
surströmming was specifically sold.
rotten.
It was either the Danes sold it to the Swedes or the Swedes sold it to the Danes because they had bad food, and then we're like, we need to trade some stuff, just convince them that it's real, and then the other person loved it.
Like it's a
like
delicacy.
that.
It's like
Yeah.
rotten food. Like no, it's a delicacy.
Thank you very much for your submissions, guys. I'm sorry, the Ninja Killer, because that is disgusting. Oh, let's get close. If you've got any questions that you would like to ask us, use the hashtag AskSmosh. We look at our YouTube comments and on Twitter. It's very easy to filter through.
I read them.
If you've got art, put it on Twitter with the hashtag
Good.
MySmoshArt.
Feeling
Right?
the chops.
I don't think I'll grow any longer.
It'll come in.
One day you're just gonna be the hairiest person on the planet. You know it's gonna
Dude,
happen.
I'm gonna get shoulder hair. It's gonna be gross.
It's gonna be great.
Bye!
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching the show with no name. Click on the boxes to watch more of us. I love you a lot. Kiss sounds. Mwah, mwah.